Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ritnika and you've reached Natural Vibrations. Today's reading is a little bit of an insight on what's going on with us Divine Feminine. Excuse me. See, I can already feel the energy rising. So basically, we've been focused so much on the Divine Masculine, and if you guys haven't seen, I do have the words from the Divine Masculine video up. We're sort of picking up on what he wants to say, but I think it's important to know what's going on with Divine Feminine because there's a lot of changes happening. So I know Divine Feminine readings get very few views, but honestly, we need to sort of like understand what's going on with us, because a lot of times some Divine Feminine are very like closed off to their own growth, and that will not help union. You have to really experience everything. So let's just start. I'm gonna just do this on the fly, so let's just go with the flow. I'm just gonna make sure I want to make sure the setting's right. All right. Just gonna go one deck at a time. The universe, what is the overall all right, universe, what is the Divine Feminine working on at this time? What is being worked on during this phase of our lives at this moment? We know where the Divine Masculine is feeling. Well, what is going on with us? What are we working on? What does the Divine Feminine need to work on? And what are they working on? Okay, we've got the Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. That's one. And then we've got Chiron, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach and learn remedies. Can you see that? I hope there's not a glare. All right. So what I'm getting from this is, I'm going to also read from the book, but I also, I want to just tell you what I'm picking up. I'm feeling right now is a big time for us for healing. I feel like the Divine Feminines are going through a period of healing where they're not only like healing themselves, but they're also picking up other healing modalities to help people. Now, I'm not saying that you have to become a healer, but I feel like a lot of Divine Feminine are figuring out their own way of working with people, of helping people. With the Virgo card, what this talks about is it's talking about, where we are, working things out in our head. So I'm just going to read this from the book because I really love what it says. It says, Virgo's great gift is to stay with an issue and thoroughly and carefully go over it and over it, eventually sifting out all the bits that aren't really needed and just getting to the things that are useful. But this means that a lot of time is devoted to worrying, fussing with something when it may not be that necessary. So first of all, is talking about our own mental energy and how the Divine Feminine are working on releasing this obsessive need to go over everything. It's going into the act of surrendering. That is the main thing. We end up, we're healing the past and we're healing the future, helping other people work with their own healing abilities as well as healing our future. But we can't do that if we're stuck in the past. We need to sort of move forward and, let the past go. Yes, we can go over things and understand our role in it, but sometimes we end up overthinking things to the point where we're just obsessing about it. The point here is that you can overcook things with too much worry or procrastination, and all your efforts to secure and perfect things may seem as pedantic or even critical if you're asking others to do the same. However, Virgo simply sees it as a useful duty to be helpful or assist people at the right things. So the other thing I'm getting is, I know there's the other thing I'm getting from this is putting these two cards together, is that I feel like the Divine Feminine might be wanting to help reach out and help the Divine Masculine. Now, I'm not saying you will physically reach out, but maybe you guys are like, oh, I should wish him or I should call him and check how he's doing. I just saw the reading and I know he's going through so much, or something happened and I understand he's suffering. I want him to grow. I want him to heal, and I'm going to help him heal, and I need to keep worrying about him and thinking when is he going to get better and what I can do to help him. That is something you guys need to stop. Okay, I know we're all guilty of it. I am too. I used to message my twin every year on his birthday, just checking up. I never got a response. And then I met a medium who told me that let go. The more you keep doing that, the more you even, and you're like, I'm not calling up because I want something, but it's more about how I just wanted to make sure they were okay. But deep down, it wasn't like I was trying to help them, even though in my mind I thought I was. But a part of me that was coming from insecurity. You cannot help your divine masculine grow by doing things for them, which is meaning like reaching out to them or taking care of their shit or whatever, or overthinking about them or worrying about them or praying for them. I mean, you can pray for them, but you know what I mean. What you need to do in order to heal is to heal yourself. And that is what the divine feminine are now realizing, that this is not just about the divine masculine. We are not here to just focus on the divine masculine's crap. And that's one of the main things that the divine feminine are currently understanding. All right, what else is the divine feminine learning and working through at this time, universe? Woo! New beginnings. The divine feminine is coming to terms with the fact that something new is going to start. It's about believing, it's about trusting that things can happen and new beginnings are coming. Creativity. What creativity talks about is that you create your own universe. At the end of the day, you may want things to happen. You may want this new beginning to happen. But guess what? You are a co-creator in everything that happens. Yes, some things are determined by the universe, like when the timing is right or the bigger lessons. But how it works is you chose those bigger lessons before being born. And right now, all the little things you do is based on you. How quickly can you work through things? How quickly can you manifest things? And it's also about, I'm sorry, I'm getting all these energy things. I feel like there's a lot of energy coming up. That's why I keep burping, yawning, farting, is all energy stuff. If you've ever done EFT with me, I always tell you guys that I'm getting these energy surges. The divine feminine has to also start working on her creativity, her powers of manifesting. Are you paying attention to what you want to create in your world? Are you only stuck in the negative? Are you overthinking things and stuck in the negative divine feminine? Because if you are, then you are creating more of that negative. What you are a co-creator, to start thinking about the fact that new beginnings are possible and they're here, they're coming right away. And things are being healed. The other thing is financial discipline. I feel for some divine feminine, they're concentrating on their work life, which is great. It's a good distraction. If you can't ever, like if you're so focused on your twin and you want to get out of that situation of just being focused on them, it's a good idea to work on your business, on your finances, on your career path. That is a great way to get distracted. All right, what else is the divine feminine working on at this time? Nature. She's working on sort of being one with nature. She's working on becoming more in tune to the energies around her, staying away from things that don't really work for her. If someone's giving you bad vibes, staying away from them, cutting out people, situations, food that doesn't work for them, and just basically just being in their, being one with themselves, feeling everything the way it's meant to. And lastly, there's obviously a lot of personal growth. I mean, that's pretty obvious with the cards we've got. The divine feminine is definitely going through major personal growth at this time. And, and that is to do with just generally on letting go of stuff, on surrendering, on learning to see the good, learning to manifest everything that she wants in life. So full moon is coming up. Good time to manifest things. All right, universe. Woo! What else is the divine feminine working on at this time? Okay. Wow. All right. First off, codependency. This is the same as overthinking things, over drinking, overeating, just being in that low stuff where you're overthinking about the past or the shit you've done wrong. This is something you're healing. This message has come twice. So divine feminine, if you haven't paid attention to this, now is the time for you to do that. You're healing this. You don't need to be codependent on your divine masculine. You don't need to be overthinking about them. And my arm is scratching all of a sudden. I wonder what that means. Honeymoon, enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. I feel like some divine feminine might be going on a vacation. This doesn't mean they have to go with a divine masculine. I feel it might be them just enjoying the sights, enjoying. It could be even in your in your home, like a staycation where you're just enjoying life. Enjoy living. You don't have to worry about what your twin is doing, when he's coming, when she's coming. Screw that. You gotta enjoy life. And you have to realize that it is safe for you to love. This is a big lesson that the divine feminine are working through. It is okay for you to love. Now, this could mean two things. Maybe it is you being worried about the fact that things will not work out, that you're putting your eggs in a basket that will never come, putting all your eggs in a basket and your twin will never come. And what the universe is saying is, it is okay to do that. If you feel like you can't do it can't be with anybody else, and you want to just be with your twin in whatever way you can, then do that. It is safe for you. However, if some of you might have met somebody else and you want to take a chance on that, it is okay. You have to do what feels right to you in that moment. Don't worry about the future. If, when your twin will come, what will happen, we don't know yet now. What you can rely on is your gut feeling. And if you feel afraid, that is your ego mind. Go within your heart space and realize that it is completely safe for you to love. What else is the divine feminine? Yep. Retreat. This holiday retreat, it's all talking about you taking some time out for yourself. Disconnect from the world, disconnect from what's going on outside. Stop worrying about your twin and just work on loving yourself and being open to love. Stop being so codependent on what's going on with your masculine and when he's gonna come and what you can do to heal him and blah blah blah. Because that's what we're guilty of. We're always guilty of trying to help the divine masculine and forgetting about ourselves. All right, universe. What else is the divine feminine healing? Emotional baggage, clearing of emotional baggage, cleaning house. Yes, it's a good time for you to let go of the past. They're all saying the same shit. New beginnings are coming. Remember, we've got the new beginning card. New beginnings are coming. So you have to stop telling yourself the same shit from the past. Stop going over crap that went on. This is the time of healing, and you can do that by releasing things that no longer work for you. This means situations, people, but also releasing old past hurts, old past, like the story you tell yourself, oh, I can't do this and oh, I can't do that, and my twin did this and my twin did that and he's such an ass. I'm on so many twin flame groups and there's so much negativity. I don't understand. They're like, my twin is a narcissist, he's such an asshole, he does this, he does that, I hate him, blah blah blah. I don't understand how that works, because if you have so much negativity for your twin, there is no union coming. And if you actually feel that way about them, maybe you're not meant to be with them. That's not twin flame, Twin flame's not supposed to make you so miserable that you're years on end, you're still hating them. We've got pride, independence, and joy. Joy, independence, healthy boundaries, and pride, leadership. Okay, so what this is telling me is that the divine feminine are now working or need to work on just being happy. You need to learn to being happy in the present, in whatever you have. It's about being grateful for everything you have. This is always a great lesson. When things are not going your way, start listing out things you're grateful for. There's so much to always be grateful for. And if you start listing out things you're grateful for, more of that will be sent back by the universe. So it's time for you to start being happy. At the same time, the cat is telling me the same thing. Codependency means you don't have healthy boundaries. This is talking about you, because this message has screamed 3 times now. You need to not be so codependent on other people, on other situations, overthinking about them, over worrying about them. Your happiness should not be determined on anybody else. It is no one's job to keep you happy. I have met so many people who are like, my boyfriend, my husband doesn't make me happy, doesn't keep me happy, he should do this and he should do that. And I always tell them, guess what? It's not his job to keep you happy. It's your job to keep you happy. It's his job to keep himself happy. And if both of you are happy, then together you can make each other happy. But it's not his job to make you feel better about yourself. You got to do that on your own. So it's about creating healthy boundaries and being proud of what all you've accomplished. Be a leader. Take charge of your life. Stop keep waiting for somebody to come and to shake things about for you. Because they're not gonna do that. No one's gonna do that. This is you. This is your life. Are you gonna take control, or are you just gonna sit around, mope and wait and pray and then whine about the fact that things are not gonna happen? You wanna be happy? Be happy now. And I'm sorry if I'm sounding like very whatever, because this is a message for me as well, by the way. I'm a divine feminine, and this is for me as well. If you wanna be happy, you be happy now. All right, universe, what is the last message, last advice, guidance that us divine feminines need to know at this time? Woo! Alrighty. Oh, babe. You've got, be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. For me, this says that you need to start showing a genuine effort and being supportive to your own dreams and your own desires. This is not to do with your twin. This is to do with yourself. This is to do with the people around you, your friends, your family. Make an effort to make the life that you want. Make an effort to release the past. Make the effort of healing yourself so that you can be at peace right now and right here, despite the fact that there is no twin. Be authentic to who you are. You're being asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. See, goes back to the emotional baggage clearing. You need to go get in touch with yourself. What is it that you feel? Are you angry? Release that anger. Are you pretending that you're not angry at your twin, but deep down you're pissed off? Have you released that? Because if you keep holding on to that, that energy is going to keep growing. You've got to be authentic. If you feel anger, release it and move on. But you got to release it. I'm not saying hold on to that anger and keep spewing it, but you have to release it. And lastly, love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this at this truth. So this is the last message, and a beautiful message that the universe is giving us, divine feminine. Love is all around. Please remember, divine feminine, new beginnings are coming, and we create this by knowing in our heart and mind and controlling our ego mind, especially by convincing ourselves that it is possible. It is possible to get everything that you want. I'm having non-alcoholic beer and I just miss the taste of beer. And just remember, love is all around you. If you're ever feeling alone, go play with a dog, go play with a cat. There's love all around you, always. And if you feel lonely, just know that I love you. All right, guys, take care. Bye.